Hi Virgo, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your second half of November general read. It's for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from the 15th to the 30th of November. Remember, Virgo, this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. Take from it what you can and leave the rest, okay? I've got two decks of cards here because I'm going to have two rows. The top row is what's going on around you and outside of you, and the bottom row is what's going on inside of you, your thoughts. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? I'm using a different deck this week. This is the Mystical Manga Tarot. So I just wanted to put that out there. This is my first time using the deck for these readings, and they're letting me know by shooting all over. So, what is going on around Virgo at this time? Excuse me. What's going on in your life? What's important for Virgo now? What's going on outside of them? Oh, that was right side up. It's the Hanged Man. That card looks like it's upside down. That's because the Hanged Man is upside down in the card. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man and then the Seven of Wands. So there could be a need for a shift in your perspective over a conflictual situation. Okay, so here's your second set. They fell out together. Your overall energy is strength. A lot of major arcana here that I'm seeing, so this is going to be an important time for those of you who this resonates with. Big things going on. So what's going on mentally? What is going on mentally? What is Virgo thinking about right now? Three of Swords. Two of Cups. So, could be regarding a relationship. Whatever conflict this is. Eight of Swords. With the Lovers. So for some of you, this is definitely about a loved one, lover, somebody special. So what's going on around you? Well, with Strength there, Strength is Leo, so you could be dealing with the Leo at this time. This is needing to be strong, having situations that you're going to have to be strong for. It's being stronger than you recognize. Okay, so you're gonna... This card suggests that you're stronger than you realize, and that you're going to need to be strong for a certain situation that you're walking through right now. And you're being divinely guided by Archangel Ariel. The lion there is the angel. And I do feel like with all these flags, like it's victory. Or like you're going off for battle, or something you're having to fight for. War keeps coming up. So some confrontation where you seem to be holding on too tightly with the Four of Pentacles. You're gonna a new beginning. Ace of Swords. So you're holding on to some new start pretty tightly. This is what's recently happened. So this could be marriage, some sort of commitment, or collaborating with others, honing your own skills and abilities, building something, expanding your own world, the foundations of it, working with other people, teamwork. So at this time, you have to be strong. And this is a 8. And 8s are success for me. And remember, when I first pulled it out, I thought it was victory. So for some of you, there has been recent victory. Feeling victorious at work or in some other endeavor. And we have, you know, the Lovers below that. So when I pull out the Four of Pentacles, as well as a new start with a lover, possibly marriage or some other type of partnership is indicated here. Could involve a Queen of Wands, which would be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, man or woman. Somebody you're passionate about. So you've had a recent new start with them. Building your foundations. Four of Pentacles. Very solid, very tangible. I love it. So you're at a place now within possibly a relationship, it really feels like here, where you're needing with the Hanged Man to step back and try and see all aspects of what's going on. To work on your own perspective at this time. It's about letting go. Possibly breaking patterns. So this is really a pause that allows you a moment to work on yourself or a relationship or a situation. It's a temporary pause in a temporary situation. But this is about unexpected changes, a need for patience, and a detachment necessary so that you can work on yourself. He's upside down because he's wanting to look at things differently than if he were right side up. There's a need to really shift your perspective. And the other thing with this card is it comes in before a big change. So in order to move forward, that shift will need to take place. And it's regarding a conflictual situation. And it requires possibly for you to stand up for yourself, to speak your mind. With the Seven of Wands here. This is holding your ground, standing guard, not letting others take from you what's yours. You're a head above the rest here. You see how all the wands are down here? Well, that's because you're on higher elevated ground. Okay? So whatever the situation is, you've got to be strong for it. And I do feel with the Two of Cups below it, it's within a relationship or some other type of partnership. It almost feels faded, and balance is required. Now, this could be between a man and a woman, because yin and yang just stood out to me, and that's feminine and masculine qualities. And here we have the man and a woman again. So definitely could be for many of you within a love relationship. And then they fell out together. We have Justice and the Hermit. So I really feel like in order to shift your perspective to get the answers you need to work through this situation, you're going to have to, with the Hermit, this says go within because the answers are there. And this is also where you're going to need to ground yourself, get yourself balanced. This card is asking you to trust your gut, but also to follow the guidance of a higher power, your higher power, source energy, your guardian angels or spirit guides. And they will lead you through this change, because some change is going to happen through this matter. And you're really going to have to stand your ground and lead the way. Because I really feel like this guy is going to... I really feel like there's a leadership quality here. Okay? And then through getting, going within, there's Justice here, which suggests open communication, staying balanced, and looking for fair and tactful answers. Okay, this is karmic justice, and this is things working out in your favor. So the answers you're looking for are definitely going to come. Judgments will be made in your favor if this situation includes legal dealings for you. Definitely. This is about fairness and truth, though. Decisions will be made. Apologies will be accepted. It's definitely, again, standing up for your own beliefs. So we have two cards of needing to stand up for your own belief, and it will pay off. Okay, because when the Justice comes out, it suggests things will work out in your favor. You don't see it coming, though. She's blindfolded here. Which, to me, is, you don't see it coming, but it's trusting source energy. You see how she's in line with that sun? That source energy, your higher power. This is a suggestion that you need to have faith that things will work out for your highest good and for those around you. And it's paired with the Hermit, and the Hermit is about your connection with your higher source. So your connection is what's going to give you the answers and lead you through a time of challenge within a relationship in your life, possibly a personal relationship. Your mind is definitely on your partner or a special somebody, or making decisions at this time, because you want a solid foundation with the Four of Wands here. You want happiness and contentment, and to reach the words of a very happy relationship. So you're willing to take swift action in order to manifest a new beginning within this partnership. Solid and happy. And you're strong so that you can hold on to a new beginning where there's commitment and passion, and it's emotionally fulfilling, and it's a new beginning that's stable. Your emotions are definitely involved here, Virgo. So your mind's on a special somebody, and you guys are working through some issues within your relationship. For many of you, this is what will resonate. I think for many of you, you're at the hangman where you're in a pause. You're not seeing forward movement. In this reading, I am feeling a progression. So I feel like over the time of November into December, because I see it here with the Hermit card, the fall leaves. You see the fall leaves here. The trees have lost all their leaves. I feel it's a timing card that's going to let you know that whatever is happening is going to take through the fall to work its way through to where the answers come and there's forward movement again. So your thoughts are they're suspended for now, but they're on a conflictual situation that's even possibly caused you some heartache. And you're wondering, how do you get out of it? Because here we have an airliner and it's flying through a thunderstorm, a dangerous thunderstorm, which could truly impact its flight pattern. Possibly even knock it out of the air. So, your thoughts are, with 3 here, it's on relationships, collaborating, as well as working through fears, anxieties, and thinking about how to pursue or where to go next, what to keep, what to purge. And I feel like as you work through the 3 of Swords here, I feel like that's where you're at right now. I feel like you're in a space of possible heartache, confliction, and wonderment to what to do now. And that pause is necessary, Virgo, so you can think about the situation from multiple perspectives and work on changing yours. Now, 3 of Swords always has had a special meaning for me in that it's a timer card as well. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. And that would be in alignment with the card up here, the Hermit, which suggests the fall season. So, within the fall, I do feel like this situation is going to work itself out. That's when you're going to see forward movement, because this is also a card of forward movement. Two of Cups underneath the 7 of Wands suggests that you're thinking about a conflict that happened within a relationship. Definitely. And your mind could be on trying to mend and balance the situation because it's affected you emotionally. This is the Cups. This is an emotional card. There might have been some loss in your life through this situation, this conflict. Which you need to balance out. Balance out your emotions, balance out for healing. Because I'm feeling a sense of healing here in this 2 of Cups. Definitely need to find the healing. Because with the 8 of Swords here, I feel a very deep sense of sorrow. And feeling lonely and isolated and left out in the cold. This is a card about leaving things that no longer serve you. So you could definitely... Well, that's the feeling I have. This feels very much like the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Swords, though, is about your own worries, fears, and anxieties bothering you. Needing answers, possibly wanting to walk away. Many of you, it's going to be just feeling isolated from your loved one, this special person here that's on your mind. Looking for answers, feeling very sad about it. And I felt that there was healing needed here, and it shows here. So there might be a temporary separation, and if it isn't physical, it's mental or emotional. Because you're in the Hanged Man, you're trying to figure out what to do next. And you're going to have to go within to get the answers you need. So there could be some definite separateness from this person at this time or this situation, so you can find the answers for yourself in order to move forward. And I do see you'll be given the strength to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna get an additional message from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. What's an additional message? For some of you now, there's a helpless and hopeless feeling, and I get that greatly from this read here. And this is your mental and emotional space. For some of you, whatever has happened in this relationship or through this situation with another person, it has made you feel helpless and hopeless in the moment because you have choices to make. You have to think about which path you want to go on and how to work it out. How do you make it right? How are you going to move forward? Seems to be the question of the day. But the sun does rise. And as you finally work through and make the decision, do know there will be success there with that 8. Finding balance. Now, doesn't that really look like this card? They're both 2s, and it's all about getting balance within yourself. And overall it's about getting balance within yourself so that you can be balanced within the relationship too. So it's working through healing your own self, finding the answers you need right now, and getting yourself balanced emotionally, mentally, and physically, and energetically, so that you can make the proper decisions for yourself to move forward and close out this difficult time. Mend this difficult situation so that you can move forward in peace, either within or outside of the relationship. It'll be different for different ones of you. So that's your reading for the second half of November. I hope it resonates with you, Virgo. Comment below. Let me know how this plays out in your life. What is the situation? Is it with a loved one? Is it with a special somebody? A husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend? What's the situation about? Is it legal? And are you in a pause? Are you at a place where you're needing to think about how to move forward? Comment below, let me know. And if you like this reading, the layout, how I read the cards, do hit the like and subscribe button. Love doing these readings for you. And for those of you celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Until next time, Virgo, do take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.